Hi, I'm Rosemary Cox, Senior Consultant here at DCI. You know, it's coming to the end of the plan year for many of you, and I wanted to talk about data and how to get your data ready for the new plan year. Before I came to DCI, I worked for a bank in the Midwest for about 14 years, and I always struggled with incomplete data. We'd get to the end of the plan year and the HR generalists or the representatives, there would be people that I knew who terminated, they weren't in the they showed up in the roster. There were applicants that were in non-final disposition stages or not dispositioned at all. So it made my plans incomplete. So I came up with a few ideas that I thought might be helpful for you. The first one is about 2 to 3 months before the end of the plan year, I started partnering with the HR generalists and the talent acquisition folks. I'd go to their staff meetings and I'd talk about affirmative action. And we'd talk about the importance, we'd talk about how important they were in the process, really understanding what was going to happen in an audit, what was going to happen if we communicated incorrect information to our executives, and really kind of got their buy-in on the affirmative action plan. So then what I would do is I would start sending emails, and I would send 2 separate emails. I would send one email to the HR generalists, and that email was just a reminder to make sure that they could get any profile transactions in that they possibly could. So any promotions that they knew were going to happen before the end of the year, any terminations that were coming up, any hires that they knew. And I knew you couldn't get them all, but if we could get the majority of them in, it was going to help us. For the recruiters, it was a little bit different. So what we wanted is we always want to pull filled requisitions at the end of the plan year. So I wanted to make sure that all of the requisitions that they knew were going to be filled were in final disposition status. So nothing like manager review, pending, first interview. I wanted to know what was happening with all of those applicants so that I knew whether they were an applicant or whether they weren't an applicant. I would also provide them lists of filled requisitions and those applicants that were not in that status so that they could go back into the system and finalize them. And that really, really cleaned up my plans at the end of the year. So I was able to present more complete, more accurate plans to my executives. If I had an audit, then I would know that I didn't have as much work to do when that audit came around. So maybe those tips will help you. I hope so. Feel free to call us anytime, and I hope you have a great day.